I'm Sarah and this is Jeff, and these are our three girls, Elsie, Asha and Isabel. And we were living in a 3-bedroom apartment in Redfern for the last 5 years.
Yep.
And things got a little crowded. We needed a bigger place with the girls getting bigger, and we didn't have a backyard either. So we started looking for a house over the course of probably about 12 months or so, starting off with just us. We looked quite a few different areas of Sydney, down south and the east, and even parts of the west, and then decided to look up on the North Shore, but didn't really know it, didn't really know the area. Decided to discuss the option of having a buyer's agent help us find a house. Because, as I said, we didn't know up here at all, and with 3 kids going out every Saturday morning was really hard work. Just not easy. It was painful.
And we were time poor. The challenges were for us is that the market was hot when we were going through, so it wasn't. We didn't even get the opportunities at some stage. It was just, it was all moving probably a bit too fast for the time that we had. We were restricted to openings and so forth with the kids, and it was just hard. So we heard good views from, we did a bit of investigating really at property agents and thought, let's just give it a go and see what happens. But we're also running out of time too. It was getting towards the end of the year. She was going to go to school. You're worried about what school she was going to go to. We had to be in by a particular date for the...
Well, ideally we wanted to be in a house by January for Asha to start school the month after. So that was another... It was time constraint there. And we weren't sure whether we'd even meet, but we just thought we'd give it a go, and just to speed things up.
Look, for us it was the convenience, I think. Giving a brief, which I didn't think you'd actually be able to meet the brief because somebody's a bit pickier than somebody else. And then qualifying as it went through. So that qualification process and the interactions, I suppose, that we had with Richard was really good. He was, we talked the whole way through. He'd send us updates, and he would, weed out the things that weren't worth looking at, but also give us perspective on what was available around that price range and what we could and couldn't do. And
even we occasionally found houses online, and we'd flick them to Rich and say, okay, so what about this one? Have you seen this? And he nearly always had.
Yeah.
And he'd say why he hadn't put forward to us, or then he'd go and have a look at it, or whatever it might be. Like he was on the ball all the time with just with housing there, and it was also all the off-market properties that he had access to that we didn't. I mean, this house we ended up buying was off-market, and so we would never bought it. No, if we hadn't engaged with Rich.
It takes the hard work out of it for us.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have found this place. It wouldn't have met. We would have pretty tight brief on what. We had a pretty tight brief on what Sarah wanted in the house. And, I probably couldn't have found that by myself. Positive, very positive.
Very positively.
Yeah, there's no question there for us. I must admit, going through, look, there's some points where you had a bit of doubt that it was just going to be too hard at the time of the year and what was happening in the market. But again, the results came out.
And Rich said at the time, most people get a house between, 8 to 12 weeks. And I was having my doubts towards the end of last year that was going to be met, but it all just worked and it all happened. And it was so smooth, and so no, I couldn't fault the experience, couldn't fault working with Rich, and would recommend using him to anyone.